Previously on Pwnery's Kicking It Old School.
It's a slaughter.
Double kill! Triple kill rampage!
Is where we will end the first season of Pwnery's Penny Arcades, Kicking It Old School. Hello, and welcome back to Pwnery's Kicking It Old School, episode 32. And no, you're not seeing things. We are done with LA Noire. So what I thought I would do is I would go to the Wayback Machine from Season 1, and I would pick up where we left off with Betrayal at Krondor, because, well, I love this game, and I never finished it with you. And truth be told, I want to finish it because I fondly remember this game. I'm going to use one sorta cheat. There was a code you can use every chapter to gain access to a treasure chest that would give you special items throughout the game for that chapter. And what I would like to do is use that as storage, and so we never run out of money and I don't have to do grindy BS, more or less. But there will be sections where I will do some grindy BS because I have to, like to get better at the loot and haggling and whatever. And I'm still deciding if I'm going to do cuts or not for that. Maybe I'll show you some of it and then cut and then do it and then come back to you or something like that. Anyway, we will pick up where we left off, which I believe is the Spyglass and the Spider Chapter 3. And if this is your first time seeing this game, go back to Season 1 and watch the last couple of episodes of Season 1. And you will catch chapters 1 and 2 for this game. Why do I like this? It's part of a series of games, and it used an engine for, I want to say, the Red Baron, but they somehow modified it to make this role-playing game, which I think is brilliant. Tragically, this game also falls into a category of games that the sequels become a letdown to the original. So another good example of this is, well, the sequel to this is called Betrayal at Antara, and I do have it, and I don't like it. It doesn't have this feel to it, and it doesn't seem to pick up where this one leaves off, or at least maybe I haven't given it enough time or my attention to find where it picks up, but it doesn't grab you by the throat and pick up where you left off, which is what a sequel should do to some degree. Another perfect example of this, which I will be showcasing on the channel, is Chrono Trigger. It was followed up by Chrono Cross, which my friend on YouTube, Nightstrike, he swears up and down that yes, the two games link together. It's just by the time I would get to the point where it links together, I'm already bored to tears. So is that successful for a sequel? I'm not so sure. However, the fan base of Chrono Crusade, or Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger, they developed the finest fan-made sequel I have ever played, known as Crimson Echoes. It was about 99% complete, and then they got hit with a cease and desist. Seeing that this is just a playthrough series, I'm going to share it with you, because it is so worth your time. The amount of work that must have taken to put all of that together is frankly amazing, and the fact that Square Enix didn't hire those guys blows my mind, because the creativity that was involved to make that was just stunning. So anyway, I have wasted, 3.5 minutes of your time with the intro. Hopefully you have read this intro page here, so I don't have to read it out to you. But, yeah, we're going to pick up where we left off. Maybe I'll just read it to you anyway, because, I mean, these are an hour long anyway. So, the coppery smell of burning flesh filled the air. Embers leapt from the funeral pyre into the growing dusk, joined the winking points of light that would later become a blaze of crystalline stars. Around the flames, villagers gathered in dark clots, their faces overwritten with blank, unreadable expressions. Like moths to a candle, they drifted near and mourned the thought and sniffed. They had come to watch the flames feed. Gorath's fathomless green eyes necessitated in the firelight as he turned and gazed at Owen, who flinched uncomfortably at his side. There can be no uneasier sleep than a warrior murdered in his cups, Gorath said, his voice slightly louder, or only slightly louder. My game is not picking up where it left off. Sorry, so there may have been an edit there. The spitting hiss of scorched bone, they nipped at the heels of the Nighthawks to be certain of that. So you think they're getting close? Owen asked. Gorath began to speak, but his words congealed on his lips as his eyes locked with the burning gaze of Signor James. Signor. I have had it with your mysterious half-answers, Moradel. Now, for the sake of your continued good health, I want to hear some explanations fast why you're here in Romney, a 6 month before you made your appearance at the Inclindale Pass. The only explanation, Signor, is that you are mistaken. I have never been south of the Inclindale. While we carried the dead from the Black Sheep Tavern, a tavern boy informed me that a man answering to your description called on 3 unwholesomes dressed in black, all of whom wore the trademark silver rings of the Nighthawks. He heard them refer to the Moradel as Gorath. It seems that this Moradel paid a sizable sum of money to those Nighthawks before departing, enough perhaps to arrange the death of a company of the king's soldiers? He may well have paid a king's death, but I know nothing of it. I realize that it may impress little upon you, but Gorath is a passing common name in the Northlands, and oft as not as your kingdom fellow folk have mistaken me for an elf. The barkeep was likely deceived by enemies of mine. If I had cause to mislead you or your prince, I would have found a far less convoluted means of confusing the royal sanity. Look elsewhere for your enemies, James. While we may not be friends, I mean you no harm. I shall look where I wish until you are no longer my responsibility. We may not be able to strike at the Nighthawk stronghold, but if we can locate it, we may be able to get inside and find the information Prince Arutha needs. The Nighthawks will shun Romney for a time. However bold they may be in their murderous nights, they flee when daylight breaks. No one walks without leaving footprints, and these men are no different. However skilled they may be at assassination, they have never been any good at covering their tracks. Let me see those things you found in the tavern. They are here. Good. These are our footprints. Of all the items we found on the dead company, both of those items seem conspicuously out of place and may be related in some way to our elusive murderers. We begin our hunt for the Nighthawks with a spider and a spyglass. Both infinitely useful, by the way. So, solve the mystery of the spyglass and the spider. Alright, so let's look in the well. Nothing. Let's go back to the shop. And let's check my inventory. So, here's the best part of this. This spider, with the exception of its carnelian-tinged fangs, the miniature spider glinted a deadly silver hue. On its underbelly, a long, shallow groove bisected its length and passed between its fangs, a groove through which a sword blade or an arrow point could easily be passed. Here's the beauty of this thing. It is infinite. Watch what happens when I put it across the blade. Flipping the ornate miniature over, James slid his sword blade through the groove, which had been incised into the spider's belly. While there was no fluid visible in the small channel, his blade now dripped with a green venom. Free poisoning for everything you can attach this to, including your arrows. You only get the descriptor once, which is nice. So now we have the ability to make poisoned everything forever. As long as I keep this on a character that will always be in party, I will always have this ability. Now, the trick to this is, if you use your sword and you attack somebody with it, you will poison them throughout the entire battle. Everybody you hit with it, you'll poison. But as soon as the battle ends, you gotta slide it across the blade again. Not a big deal. It's just maintenance, right? Alright, what's this? Nothing. I don't need this at all. Okay. Can I sell it? Can I get rid of it? If we don't need it, can I just sell this piece of paper to you? I have no use. Okay. So basically I just need to find someplace to dump it. Here? Nope. Right. James motioned to the figure across the room. The boy walked over to join them. He stood before them, eyes downcast. Art, you going to take me away? Why the hell would we do that? See? Because when I broke things, Master always told me that someone would come and take me away someplace bad and someplace dark where they would never feed me and I'd never see the light of day. I knew when those people got killed in here that someone would come for me and take me to the bad place. Camp X-Ray? Guantanamo Bay, maybe? You don't have anything to be afraid of, Jason. You didn't kill those men. It's not your fault. Master says anybody that stays under our roof is our responsibility. And I was here when they were killed. That means it was my fault. Then you saw the murders. No, but they came in and told me to leave or they'd hurt me real bad. Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. So Russell Peters did this. Got it. They didn't tell me what they were going to do. What did the men who told you to leave look like? They were big, and they had birds on their chests, like eagles. And they smelled funny, like sometimes the sailors from Kesh smell like flowers. Hawks on their chests. That at least confirms the Nighthawk's involvement. Do you know anything about a spider made of silver or a brass spyglass that one of the men that were killed might have carried? It's very important. Think hard. I don't know anything about the spider, but I remember that one of the king's men had a brass tube with little pieces of glass in the ends of it, and I could see things that were far away with it. He said that he and one of the other men had bought it back from Silden. Did he say where in Silden he got it? No, just in Silden. Can you think of anything else? Did anyone come into the Black Sheep before the murders? Carrying man brought in some wine from the upside-down keg for the soldiers. Told me it was something special, but besides that I can't think of anything. Thanks, Jason. We may look back later to ask you more questions, so don't go anywhere. Let's see if we can make a few bucks. I don't remember how bad my barding is. We're about to find out, though. Okay, we sort of suck. But we got paid. That was interesting. Like, we weren't terrible. We made 26 sovereigns from it. That's pretty good. It's like free gold, right? Okay, I think we're done in town. Let's get the hell out of here. So, we have to go... Let's see. There was something about the upturned keg, which I believe is in a town called Sloop, as I say that very surprisingly. There, so it's the town we just left behind. So we'll go to Sloop, and I think we have to go to Silden after. Don't quote me on that. Another question mark. Alright, so what you're going to notice is the turning and the motions are a bit choppy. It's made like that by design, so like don't freak out. I did set up the frame skip slightly to do this as well. So our turn size is medium. I think our movement size is large. I think we just... What did we walk into? Oh, Nighthawks. Alright, let's see how good we can do this. Of course we're gonna miss. Of course we're gonna miss, because we suck. Okay. Do I have... Okay, are you carrying metal? Yes. Alright. You can need to shoot him. Oh, we suck at this. Oh, he's just gonna run. Yeah. Fine, we'll just kill your homeboy. 3-on-1. Oh, they're tough, aren't they? They are durable. Alright, we got one of them. We're on the board. And our abilities have increased. Let's see what he's got. Ooh, he's got money. Give me your monies. I think we do it like this. Yeah. Okay, free bowstring. How are we on our bow? 97 and 91. Okay, we'll carry the bowstring. Actually, I'm going to carry everything because I need the money. Give me all of these. You can carry these because we're going straight to a town to sell them anyway. Alright, so you notice our poison is gone now. So we're going to have to address that. So, poison that. And you can repoison these. Oh, we can't combine them? I think you combine them like this. Now that they're the same. Right? Yeah, okay, so there's 25 and 10. Oh, actually, he's low on arrows, isn't he? Here, you can have these. And then repoison your blade. And that's pretty much the maintenance right there. Okay, so, I think as I previously stated, we're going to do one type of cheat, and I believe it is... I forgot how it works. I think it's... Control, Shift, and this? No? No. I forgot. Sit tight real quick and let me see how to do that said cheat, and I'll explain why we're going to use it here in a second.
12 seconds later.
Okay, that took me a minute to figure out. So, there's a cheat that you can use that will give you a chest to unlock items to get through your chapter. And I'm going to do that just because I need the extra storage space, and, well, I don't want to have to grind things just to get you through the story. So to do this, I'm going to have to go to the overworld map, and then I'm going to have to hit a couple of keys like this. And then it does that. And then you have to know the code for each individual chapter. Since we're on chapter 3, I believe... Oops. I think it's 7703. Or 02. Fine. Alright, let's see what they're going to give us for this chapter. Yeah. I love how they put this little thing in here for cheating. They were all silent. Perplexed by the magical device inside the chest, they continued their investigation more carefully. The device looked as though it might aid in getting past situations that might, because of past mistakes, be insurmountable. We should be cautious not to abuse this power, suggested James, as they began to explore their options. On the other hand, he continued, perhaps we are in a situation where we could use it. Yes, we're always... And you can always heal your characters, too. But, let's get the items. So, this is what they're offering to us. Ooh, we got Cellar Key. We've got the Interdictor Key. And then money. So we're going to take the money. The nice thing is this stuff will stay here also. So like, nothing on there. And nothing on there. So we got papers. Papers, please. I'll just put that in there since I don't know what they're for. This is Thiffel's Bird Migrations. So, usually what I like to do with this is camp out and read the book for 33, 33, and 34 days. Let's see. We have plenty of lockpicks, so I'm not going to grab those just yet. I think we're good on food. 13. Here. Wait, is this a good one still? Yes. Okay, so you get this. 14, 14, 14. So we're good on that. I don't need all of these, so we're going to put that in the bag here. I think we're good on... Yeah, we're good on healing potions. We don't need any of that. Ooh, what's this? Another note. Ah, right. I guess I should read these, huh? No? You have to put them in your inventory to read them. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so I'll take the diamond because money. And you know what? We have rope. We're good on rope. Oops. I'm going to want that back. Give me the 20, though. Okay, let's take the keys. Might as well. I know we're not supposed to, but that'll make things a little smoother. And we'll leave all of this. I don't need all of this. Like, I can do the book thing. Screw it. I'll do the book thing too. Alright, let's check out our inventory. So, I'm not sure what that's going to boost us on yet. But we will be doing it. Alright, so we're done cheating. Alright, so we still need to go to Sloop, right? Which is here, and then we need to go to Silden. Let's take the time, since we already have the rations, and we'll just read the book real quick. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, we're almost out of food. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, we'll stop because we're almost out of food. Yeah. Okay, 21. So that's where you're going to have to be more mindful of your food, clearly. Alright, let's go here. Is this an inn? Let me in. It is an inn. Thank God. Let's play and let's make some money. Ah, he actually did that one decently. That was beautiful. 44 sovereigns. We stumbled through it a bit. Alright, let's get some food. Let's haggle. Enough! Get out. Nice thing is you just do this, you go back to here. Who's my best haggler? 65, 65, 37. We're gonna have to work on... yeah. Enough! Out. This is the easiest way to train too. So like, do this. Come on. Come on. Work with me here, lady. Like, anytime there's a deal to be had, we have to have it. Look at that. She wouldn't even talk to Gorath. She was like, no, no. Dang. She's a harsh one. She will relent eventually. Oh, look, I can do it twice now. Come on! Unavailable. Lady! I bet these actually seem kind of expensive. You know what? To hell with you. I'm going to Sloop. I'm going to Sloop. It's like right down the road, right? Yeah, we're just gonna go to Sloop, because I have a funny feeling that those are extortionist prices for some reason. How far are we from Sloop? I think it's down here and to the right. Oh, let me show you what the spyglass does, because there might be something in the area. Where is my spyglass? Where's my spider? Okay, there's my spider. Where's my spyglass? There it is. See these? It shows you where the treasure chests are. Yup. Isn't that nice? Isn't that convenient? It'll show you where everything buried on the map is. So there's one, there's the other. Let's take a look. It's not a grave. Take it. If it's sellable. Yeah, we'll take them all. There, see? Free stuff and things. Why would anyone turn that down? Alright, so. Whose place is this? It's abandoned. We'll take that. 15 and 20. Clean it up. There we go. And then we'll make it poisonous. So that way it's worth more money. And take this one. And then you clean up these. Like so. and like this, and like this, and like this. And then you do this, you do this. I think he can't carry another one, right? Yeah. And then you take this one, and this one. And then, oh, I don't have to do that, but you can do this. And then you can fix this. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Now we have some pretty nice sellables. And his abilities have increased. Armor smithing, weapon craft, stuff like that. Alright, come on, where's Sloop? There it is. Right over here. Is your tavern open? Too early in the day? Is there a shop here in Sloop? There's a temple here. No one has lived here for some time. Looks like there's a shop over there. Let's go take a little peek. One of these is a tavern. Usually the two-story ones are taverns. Nothing in here. I've been in here from previous chapters, so if I have taken anything from the houses, then they're already empty. There we go. Now we're at a place where only certain things sell at only certain shops. So, like, for instance, I can sell the diamond, which has a rating of 250, which is way more than it's actually worth. And you give us 3,000 sovereigns. Yes, money. She will not buy... What's this? I forgot what this is. Ring of the Golden Way. Oh yeah, it's like a thing that warns you when people are nearby. Can't sell weapons here. I don't think I can sell crossbows here, right? Yeah, you don't want that. And I don't think anything else is worth selling to you, and we're out of food, so I need the inn to open very soon. See if I've been here? Nope. Here? Ambush. Dang! Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. Okay, looks like we get to go first, though. Get him, James! Oh, jeez, he missed. Of course, they're all going after Owen. He's the weakest. Oh, man. Hopefully they're not poisoners. Jeez. Get him! Stop attacking my magic user. This is gonna be tough. There we go. So the easiest thing for me to do is try to wipe out quickly the numbers game. Alright, so there we go with him. And then he will double team. Nice. Okay, and then you need to get in their face, right? So, well actually, let's see if we can just poison them first. Wow, just whiffed that one, didn't he? Alright, you go get him. And then you cast magic on him. He's carrying a sword, so he has to have metal on him. Alright, Gorath, you finish him off. And then you poison this guy. He's getting a little weak. Maybe I should heal him. Yep. Okay, now that guy's on the run already. Which means he's already kind of dying. Good. Alright. Can you shock this guy? Yes. Now he's on the run. Alright, so we'll send Gorath up to this guy, and then we'll send James after this guy. Oh, he's gonna get away now! Okay, you attack this guy. You heal. So yeah, they'll use their stamina up and then their HP as MP, which is why he's kind of weak. Or weakened. Okay, you just keep healing, you keep swinging. There we go. What was that, 4 out of 5? Not bad. We can work with that. Look at all the bodies. Okay, we have 20. none, and none. So you carry this. I forgot what these are for. They neutralize Silverthorn. Okay. So what this does is it prevents you from getting poisoned. So you get one, and you get one. And y'all are gonna put this on your armor, because I don't want you guys getting poisoned, because poison sucks. And wow, you're really gonna have to work on your armor craft, bro. Okay, you fix this, and then you re-poison this. You pass this on to him. You re-poison this. You can give up your hammer, and Owen can fix his own armor, even though he sucks at it. He's not going to get any better unless I force him to get better at it. Okay, you carry this and this. And you got space for one more weapon. So Gorath takes this sword, fixes it, and then passes this on to here. No, this. There we go. And I really don't want that. But if I can find a shop that'll buy it relatively quickly, then this won't be such a big deal. I'll just hang on to it. I'm not going to fix it just yet. Money. Gimme. Alright, so like this, right? I don't want this, because this one's better. And that's eventually what's going to happen, is you're going to have to start picking and choosing your items. Sort of like, what's a good way to describe this? Escape from Tarkov. You have to, manage your inventory. Free key. I'll take that. The rest is crap. Okay, so there's one body left. And sometimes what you have to do is you have to wander and maneuver to get the bodies to line up better. Because a lot of these guys were clumped together, right? So let me go past it and then turn around. And then maybe this guy? Yep, there it is. So he's carrying a weapon known as a Morhidel Lamprey, or Moradel Lamprey. So you go here. And you know what? I don't really want these. They're not worth a lot. Here, now can you put this crap on them? Yeah. Truth be told, the weapons aren't super valuable these days either. But, there we go. Alright, I'm just going to do this once over. Alright. Now, I think this was the house that these guys came out of. So, is there anything in it? Aha! James knocked cautiously on the door. A few tense moments later, the wood began to creak, and the door swung open. From the darkened room, a figure emerged, and James gripped his sword tighter. Prepared for any eventuality, though Mitchell Waylander wasn't one of his favorite people, he was a bit relieved to see his familiar face, and Mitchell seemed a bit relieved to see them. I don't know who sent you, but I'm very thankful for your help. Let's just say that anyone on the business end of a Nighthawk's sword is of interest to me these days. It's not like them to send multiple assassins unless the target is considered a danger to the guild. But I'm a merchant! I don't know anything about the Guild of Assassins. I didn't say anything about that, did I? You wouldn't necessarily happen to know anything about them. You would have witnessed something they preferred unseen. Perhaps they think you've wronged them in some way. Where were you the night the king's men from Bastira regiment were assassinated? What? I hadn't heard... Gods. They were good men. If it hadn't been for them, we would have never broken the River Puller's siege at Romney. How did they die? Nighthawk set upon them in the Black Sheep Tavern, killed every last man. The only thing I found strange was the fact that there were a few signs of resistance. I was told by the boy who tends the bar that a few casks of Keshian ale were delivered the night before, but the Bastira men were very disciplined men. I doubt they would get drunk while trailing Nighthawks. I suspect that the ale was tainted somehow to make certain the assassins had little difficulty as possible. We also found a silver spider and a brass spyglass in the bodies. A brass spyglass. I agree, that's very strange indeed. I wonder what they were doing with it. The silver spider, though, that's definitely a sign. That's an assassin's tool. Really? How's it used? I'm clueless, but I've heard that Nighthawks carry them sometimes. Maybe they just dropped it on the bodies when they were fighting. It's a lead at the least. Thank you, Mitchell. Where will you be if we need you again? I have a few debts to pay off for the Glazier's Guild sloop, so if you should need me, I will be here. Goodbye. That guy just seems a little fishy to me, doesn't he? Alright, I need... You know what I could do is I could dump stuff from the bodies into the house, and I will always have that as like a cache of stuff. Oh wait, this house over here. Right? Like, I could do that. I could sit there and I could put these things in here. What? Really? There's only room for one. Man, whatever. That house is some bullshit. No. Come on, I need the tavern. What the hell? What time is it? Let's go just past noon. Okay? How about now? Huh? Pushing the door to the shop open, he was met by a sharp-faced fellow who was carrying a wooden keg, quickly dumping it with a pile of other casks. He wiped his hands off with a towel and extended his hand. Welcome to the Upturned Keg. Best brewery in this side of Romney. Would you care for a sample of our stock? We make a dandy apple wine. I'm sure you do, but no thank you, James said. We have other business with you. Have you recently sent a special delivery to the Black Sheep Tavern in Romney? The man nodded yes. A man here in town named Mitchell Waylander came in and made the purchase order himself. Paid with rubies. Recognizing the name of the leader of the Glazier's Guild of Romney, James raised an eyebrow. Was there anything unusual about the order? I'll say, the man replied, moving to a small bin. He pulled out a handful of a substance that looked like tobacco, letting it sift between his fingers back into the bin. He asked that I add this to the kegs, called black tarweed. A poison? James asked. No, it's a cheat used by the less scrupulous tavern keepers. Handful of this dissolved in your ale, and whoever drinks it will think they're dying of thirst. Gets worse the more you drink. Gorath spat. It is often done in the north, he said. A man will drink until he's no longer capable, either for lack of gold or wit. And an excellent way to make certain that someone is incapable of fighting you back, James also said with disgust. The Nighthawks aren't what they used to be. Alarmed, the brewmaster seemed to pale. Nighthawks? What do they have to do with this? Omitting most of the smaller details, James told what they had already learned about the murder. Horrified, the man shook his head. I assure you, this has never once happened in the association with the keg. If you would like, I will get you something to drink. I guarantee that it has not been laced with the black tarweed. So he'll sell us days rations. I don't want days rations. I need multiple days rations. Can I sell you this shit here? No. Alright, so we're kind of screwed when it comes to rations now. I need to go back to Mitchell Waylander, and I need to be like, yo, bruh, what you doing? I don't know who... Oh, here we go again. It's just a repeat. So it's not talking about... Ah, okay, it is. Damn it. Alright, sorry I missed that. You'll have to back up and pause. Anyway, it seems the local chief reeve of a prestigious guild arranged for the delivery of the ale. Mitchell Waylander. I never made that order. I'd have been in Romney when the arrangement was made. I couldn't have made that order. I realize that as well. The Nighthawks have gone to extreme trouble to implicate you, and that tells me that they want revenge for something. The men that were sent here to kill you would undoubtedly have planted the final evidence on your corpse. So what would you have done without them? Give me just a sec. Okay, so, what would you have done to them? Truly, I don't know. Do you know anything about a silver spider or a brass spyglass? A brass spyglass, oh dear gods, but that man couldn't have been a Nighthawk. He was so regal looking. What did you do to this man? Is the spyglass involved? There's a place north of Romney known as Prank Stone. When people approach it, they often discover that items on their person disappear. A business partner and I discovered where the disappeared items go to, and we sell the items that we find. Anyway, one night I was drinking in the town, and the same name, and I saw this man who had a very marvelous brass spyglass. My guild was having difficulties at the time, and I was low in cash, so I conspired to achieve the spyglass for my own. I had not noticed the attention he was paying to a rather fetching barmaid, and I arranged that a note was sent to his table telling him to meet her near the prank stone. The spyglass became ours. If the man you snatched the spyglass from learned what had happened, I could see how he would want revenge. Where'd you sell it? I don't sell the items, my partner does, and we split the profits. I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he is a native of Silden. We decided early that we would share only our booty, so that if one of us was caught, the other would be safe. Then it seems that we have business in Silden. Lay low. It may be the only thing that keeps you alive, Mitchell. The Nighthawks are not men that should be angered. Okay, so I'm going to take a brief pause because my interruption needs something done. And then when I get you back, we will go to Silden. So sit tight and I'll see you soon.
1 hour later.
And as things tend to happen in my house on Sundays, when I typically record these, the favor turns into lunch, which turns into do your laundry, which turns into do your housework, and we're back. We're back. So, for you that was seconds, for me that was forever. Alright, so we still need to go to Silden, which is very south of here. And we have no rations. We're gonna get hungry. We're gonna get quite hungry. Am I gonna make this trip? I think we're gonna make it. I think we'll make it. Yeah, I think we can make it. Alright. Granted, we don't get any more interruptions. Barring any interruptions. Oh god, okay. There's an ambush coming. Every time we take a step, now, it will be because of stealth. So let's go... Let me make sure our world map is telling us we're in the right direction. Okay, we are. So, we're not going to see the enemy. Well, okay, there we go. Apparently we're fighting Rusalki. Okay, no big deal. Go get him, James. She's on the run. You're going to heal. You are going to get in between the Rusalki and Owen. You are going to chase her down. She's going to keep running. Again, Gorath is going to get in. He's going to run interference. James is going to attack. Good. You're going to heal again. I think Gorath can strike this time. Yes. Ooh, she can't attack this round. Alright, and it's poisoned. Okay. I like these because he gets free heals, essentially. Got her. Cool. Now, once upon a time, the Rusalki would just be right here out in the open. You would see them. And then you would try to avoid them. But this time, not so much. The other thing I should be doing is looking for those treasure chests. But we're low on food. And we need to get to the Gettin. And I need to get to Silden as quickly as possible. Pretty sure there's an... Oh, God. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going to be harassed by Nighthawks constantly. And I forgot to work on the Poison Blade. Oops. It's okay. We're gonna strike with furious vengeance and anger. That one's going to try to run. I'm not going to let him. Because he probably has stuff and things. There we go. Okay, you start healing. I think Gorath's pretty beat up. You keep healing. Oh no, he's fine. That guy is gone. Fine, whatever. It's not like he's gonna call for backup or anything. Man, this is cutting it close. Got anything good on you? Money. Free keys. And that's got 5 uses left. So let's use that up. Let's continue to work on our equipment. Let's continue to venomize our goodies. What, you're full? Okay. Can you carry this? Good. Work on your armor. No. Here you go. Work on your armor. Nope. How about you? Nope. Okay. You do need the silver spider, though. Oh, wait, I gotta do that. Okay. There. That looks good. And I don't want any of that, because that's technically garbage. At this point. Take that. Ooh, tell me it's not poisoned. Spoiled. Damn it. Money. Yeah, because he could use the stack, huh? So you can take 15, and then Gorath can take these, and you can have, nope, you can have this, and then you can make this, and then, see, this is lame. Oh, there it goes. It just combined them. Nice. And then you can keep this too. Damn, they're all spoiled though. Weak. Okay, we gotta get to town quick, because we're running out of food. Or we're out of food. Hair on the back of my neck is telling me that there's something out there. Something evil. Great. Man, you just can't catch a break. Alright. Let's hug the coast. Great. More Rusaki! Oh man, that's a spell that sucks too. Okay. Nice. Nice! Okay. Gorath, get in there, bro. Oh, he's taking some beating. Ow, ow, ow. There you go. That'll keep him honest. James is in a bad way. He's gonna have to start drinking some of these. There we go. Now he's gonna lose his turn because of that. Best fan. Oh no, he doesn't. Nice. Go get him. Oh, he missed. Man, they really, really are putting the hurting on him. Come on, finish him off. Okay, he's pretty stamina'd out. This sucks. Okay. Owen, I'm gonna need you to do something useful. What else do I have? We're just gonna have to chance it. Oh, nice. Just airball. Good job. Good job, bro. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, now he can heal. And that's good. Okay. Yep, see, he lost his turn. Good. Very good. They sure do hit hard. Damn it. Come on, James. Oh my god, he's almost dead. Okay. Not cool. And he went down. Dang it. Those Rusaki are no joke. Oh no, you did. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Haha! Oh, he's in bad shape. Oh, and he's hungry too. So he's hungry and he's near death. Thankfully, I have something for this. I have just the thing for this. Cheats. Man, those Rusaki are a booch. Alright. Deep. Okay, now we got food too. Great. So yeah, you take that, and you take that, and you're gonna need a whole one of these. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. Oh yeah, you can go in here. You can go in here. And I don't think I need any of the rest of that. Not really. Oh. No, you took a hit. Nope, didn't count. Fine. There, done. Now you shouldn't be near death. See? Hacks. I know. I should be ashamed of myself, right? We're gonna have to fight him again. Let me give you 5. And then you give him 5. There. And then, I don't know if they're gonna let us sleep. Ooh, they did. Nice. Okay. Huh, fight got canceled too. Excellent. Oh, there they are. So that house there is where these Rusaki live, see? And I really don't want to fight them. Not right, meow. Let's avoid them. There. That's an avoidable fight. And I would rather avoid it. Because we have things to do in Silden, right? Yeah. Of course we're going in. Okay, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, look at that. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure I don't have these spells. Oh, he's got so many. Good thing we got lots of money. But the only bad thing is he doesn't buy this stuff then, does he? Yeah, that's a problem. Because we're still loaded up with a bunch of crap. Tavern. Alright, I guess we're doing some story first. Let's play some stuff, make some money. Cool, 30 sovereigns, we'll take it. Okay, we'll talk to Jofats in a minute. We need to do food. Spoiled? Good God. This is becoming a problem. Fan? Guess we'll talk to Jofats now then. Alright. As the keeper of a tavern, I imagine you get quite a bit of traffic through here. Lots of people wanting to buy or sell items that were, well, shall we say, indiscriminately acquired? Who would I speak to if my interest lay in that direction? Any that walks the streets. Silden is not known for its reputable patronage, as you don't no doubt have seen. Why would this be of interest to you? Joftas, I guess.
I need to find out about the possible purchase of 2 very special items that might have been picked up here in Sildon. I'm looking for whoever might have sold them. If an item is sold in Sildon, then I am the only man that you should speak to. Any other transactions are done the Sildon way. Very well, Joftaz. I need to find out what you may know about either a brass spyglass or a silver spider. I would be willing to pay you in gold. Oh. You will pay, most undoubtedly, for that information, but I'm not interested in your kingdom coins. If it were gold, I can come up with the sum I want myself. No, what I require is the assistance of a thief. Why do you think I would be of any help? I live in a city of thieves. I've spent my entire life knowing how to sense them, and I know most assuredly that you have a thief's instincts. This is the bargain. I will tell you about the silver spiders that I sell on occasion, and you will find a bag of powder that was stolen by the crawler. It's most likely been taken to his house near here. The house is locked, and I suspect that the pouch will be hidden away in a chest or cabinet or such. Any thief could do that for you. Why would we be especially qualified for this? Because all the thieves in this place, they're all the hands and eyes of the crawler. To be working for me, that would be the death of them. Why? What is it that is in this powder bag? I have made my offer, the information for the pouch. Do you have a deal? Well, of course. My bump of trouble is telling me that I shouldn't be agreeing to this. But you have a deal, Joftaz. I'll get your pouch, a straight exchange, the information for the item. His bump of trouble. My bump of trouble always gets me in trouble. Consider it a deal, then. I will wait for you here in the anchorhead until you return with the item. We will be back. Do not leave this place. I think that was a threat. Do not leave this place. This is the house. Gorath watched the docks. Behind him, James stood with his ear pressed against the door to the house, listened for the stirring of a crawler and his men, but heard only the thumping of his own heart. The door was locked, and as he reached inside his pack to search for his keys and picklocks, he saw a very small, very straight crack in the trim beside the door. Smiling at the old Mocker's trick, he pressed with his thumb against the trim and pushed down. The wood slid away, revealing a small brass key. Removing it from its hiding place, he jammed it into the brass lock, whispering his thanks to the old Mocker, who had first taught him this trick. Within the house was dim, but not so dark that James couldn't navigate by instinct alone. Creeping, he investigated the whole of the 3-room house, noting anything that looked out of the ordinary. Near the fireplace, he discovered something that appeared to be a chest, but dismissed it as suspect, its location tagging it as a trap for less clever thieves. On the far wall, he eyed a row of 5 colorfully lacquered pots, each spilling over with a tangle of violet-colored tondil horns. Many times in Krondor he had heard the Princess Anita lamenting over the fact that the flowers were nearly impossible to grow in the salty soil of the coastal regions and required nearly constant sunlight. Located as they were at the rear of the house, however, they would undoubtedly receive very little light at all. Smiling, he upturned each of the pots until at last he discovered the hidden powder bag and made a mental note to thank the princess for her relentless efforts to civilize him. Clutching his find triumphantly, he hurried outside to rejoin his very nervous-looking traveling companions. Jimmy the Hand was still alive and well. That was his notorious name before he became a knight for Arutha, is he was a thief in previous stories leading up to this game. So, back to the tavern, back to Joftaz. So, the Honorable Signor of Krondor returns. Have you brought along the pouch I asked you for? Yes. It seems that today Baneth has smiled on the both of us. I have what you want, and apparently you know what I need to know. The pouch in exchange for the story. That was the deal. I want to hear the whole story about the Silver Spider. Ah, yes. Baneth has given you most certainly. I wouldn't have thought it anyone wily enough to defeat the crawler, but if the happy prankster has given you the knock, then I'll happily help you as best I can. Now, the Silver Spider is a rare item, so I remember when I get one, and I am most assuredly pleased when I can turn a profit from one. They are heartily sought here in the kingdom. It's been several months last since I sold one. Can you describe the last man who bought one? Oh, aye. I can describe him. Stoop-backed, crass, hard-bartering fellow. He was wearing a black cloak and a bird, an eagle, was emblazoned across his chest. You mean a hawk, a golden hawk. I have lived the greater part of my days here in Sildon. It might have been a hawk, or it might have been a gull. All I know is that I lost a great deal that day between he and the trader named Abuk, who brought in some sailor's trinkets he appropriated from Prank's stone. As for the man with the bird on his chest, the last I heard of him, he was asking to purchase a ticket on a ship called the Mocker's Folly, bound for Krondor. A Nighthawk bound for Krondor. Where could I find the ship's captain? Krondor, I suspect, though I don't see why that would be any importance to you. I will decide what is important or unimportant. Now, what about the brass spyglass? Would you know anything about that? As I told you before, sailors' trinkets are common here in Sildon. If it's a special glass you covet, I would urge you to seek out the trader Abuk. I could only hope to make 5, perhaps 10 gold sovereigns from such an item, so I decided that they were really not worth my time before bothering with them. You may find that bothering with silver spiders has cost you more than imagined, Joftaz. If I find that any of the prince's family have died of poisoning when I return there, you'll have a great deal more to worry about than turning a profit. Damn, we just threatened that dude. And they still sell crappy rations here. I don't think anybody else is actually worth a crap except the innkeeper, which I think we will spend the night. There we go. Well, there's... Oh yeah, I wanted to buy spells, didn't I? Can I access this? Yes, I can. Alright, so... what I have to do next is go through the list. Jesus. Okay, both of y'all have good bartering, don't you? Okay, this is Dragon's Breath. I believe I have this, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Multiple spells across all these different things. Dragon's Breath is not on here. Okay. So in that case, we will buy this. We will haggle this. What? I barely make a profit off of scrolls. Oh, we had to just pay the whole price. Fine, whatever. There we go. Flame cast. I'm sure I could find a place that actually, I don't think you can haggle spells now that I think about it. Flame cast. Okay, good. I have that one already. That was expensive. Skyfire. Do we have Skyfire? Yes, we do. Okay. Next. Hocho's Haven. Pretty sure I have Hocho's Haven. Right? Yes. Okay. This one. Eyes of Iship. Do I have that? Yes I do. Okay. Night Fingers. I think Night Fingers steals items. Night Fingers. Got that one. Okay. Nacre Cicatrix. I think that's the one that has a bunch of little bugs. Yep, got that one. Skin of the Dragon. Definitely I know I got that one. Stardusk. I think that's the one where it turns day into night. Right there. Okay, we got that one. Skin of the Dragon. Okay, so we have 2 of those. I think we must have sold one earlier because he's got a duplicate. Well, that means we're sort of done with this crappy town. Because if I take the boat, it just takes you to a temple, which we don't need. Right? Yeah. I guess we have to head to Krondor. Yeah. We're gonna have to go back to Krondor. That's a long walk. Holy crap. Let me study the map right quick. I'll take a look and figure out if that is for sure where we have to go. Sit tight.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, looks like we're heading to Krondor then. Let's take a look at the map. I believe we also need to talk to a man named Abuk. What should we do first? Yeah, I think we can go straight to Krondor. Because I think Abuk is on the way out there anyway, so we can We can go this way. I'm pretty sure he's out here somewhere. He's supposed to be out here somewhere. We're gonna work our way west, right? Yeah. There. That's really strange. I thought a book would be out here. There's a camp here. Looks like it's pretty old. Okay, so we'll just follow the trail for a while. Okay, little secret here. When you see a thicket of trees that dense, you probably want to try the spyglass. And as you can see, there's some stuff here. There's a trap here also. Now, being this is an earlier part of the game, these traps should be relatively easy to sort out. And it would appear to me that the way this works is you never cross across the two colors. So if I do this right, I should be able to just walk straight up the middle. Oh, I didn't see that other one. Damn it. There's one right there. Of course there's one right there. I'm an idiot. Alright. As soon as you traverse the trap, you should be able to just keep going. Yeah. Idiot. Okay, let's quickly fix James. That was so stupid. Like, in the back of my head, I told myself, I said, you know what? I bet there's one I can't see. I bet it's in front of one of my guys. And guess what? It was. Idiot. Yeah, just heal. Done. God, that was dumb. Alright, I can see the chest from here. There's 3 of them. Start with this. Now we have to do the puzzles. An untiring servant it is, carrying loads across muddy earth, but one thing that it cannot be forced is a return to the place of its birth. I would say that sounds like a river. And I would be correct. I'm good at puzzles like those. Some of them, though, are actually quite confusing. Give me these. This is not really worth a crap, but I'll take it. Alright, next one. Alright, let's see if I can figure out this one. With sharp-edged wit and pointed nose, it can settle disputes without a noise. Sword? How about that? Money? I don't really need the other thing, though. This last one. 3-letter word. Power enough to smash ships and crush roofs. Yet it must fear the sun. Ice. Look no further than the Erebus and Terror. Take that, take that. I don't really need that, but it's got 10 uses. Maybe I can sell it for good coin. Alright, we gotta head back west. I swear, we gotta find this guy, Abook. There he is! Abook, the master of locks at your service. How may I be of assistance? It appears that you are the master of more than locks. What do you know about Prank Stone north of Romney? The tongue wags loose in Silden. I see my enterprises may be silenced. I'm interested only in a brass spyglass that you sold to Joftaz in Silden. Tell me about it, and I will choose to forget about any other thefts you may have participated in. How'd you come by it? A year and 20 ago, I bought a box in Silden from a trader. He told me it would bring me great fortune, but I wished only for a strong chest to hold my things, and I told him that he would be a fool to sell such a box. We haggled, and at least I purchased it for At last I purchased it for 10 sovereigns, a price that the seller seemed positively glad to receive. I too was pleased with the exchange, but I began to wonder at the nature of what I had purchased. The chest was possessed of conjulo. Cajunlo? What does that mean? It was a box of trickery, of magic. Objects would appear in the box, things that I had not placed there. Then one day I met a man from Romney, and he told me of the true nature of my chest. When things were lost in a certain place, they came to my box, and we could sell these items. We decided, of course, that we would never tell each other more about ourselves, so our business would be safe should one of us fall into harm. And you two would split the profits of whatever appeared in the box. I take it that the brass spyglass was one of the items he arranged for you to find? It was one of many things. The day you got the spyglass, did anything else appear in your box? A few things. I keep the things whose value I do not know. So those items which arrived with the spyglass are still there as well. I believe there was a note, whose contents I do not remember. Where was this box? Is it close by? It lies between a mountain with 2 other boxes near Silden, and is locked with a special lock. You have to spell out Thorn, so that it may be opened. If you do not understand of what I speak, you shall when you find the box. Okay. Near Silden. Got it. Thorn, we will remember your kindness. Thank you. Well, let's see. Well, we just did 3. So is it it can't be the 3 boxes we just opened. That wouldn't jive. So we gotta head back. Silden's this way, yeah? And now it's dark. And then I guess we'll use a spyglass. Maybe it's down this way. No. I think he said it was west of Silden, didn't he? So it's got to be over here somewhere. There they are, right down there. Yep, 3 boxes. Okay, let me get north of them a bit. And then try to line them up a little bit better. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we found 6 of these in one episode. That's pretty cool. Today he is there to trip you up, and he will torture you tomorrow. He is also there to ease the pain when you are lost in grief and sorrow. Oh, I forgot how this one works. He's there to trip you up, and he will torture you tomorrow, yet he is also there to ease the pain. Alcohol? I mean, it's a guy, I ingest up quite a bit of it. There we go! Takes one to know one. Anyway. Disregard that. Oh, we're so full of stuff. Crap. Death to our enemies, no living adversary shall escape the new king. He will lead us to the glory and provide new lands for our people. Oh, I forgot this guy's name. It's the bad guy. I forgot his name. Is it Glamoradel or something like that? No. I don't remember his name. That's gonna take me a while to figure out. It's the prince up north. This is obviously gonna be Thorn. He got it in the woods, brought it home in his hand, but he couldn't find it. The more he looked for it, the more he felt it. When he finally found it, he threw it away. That's a good one. What do we got in here? We have the virtue key, peasant's key, some money. Oh good, we have room for this. And then you read it. Given to the Isinatus of Caval Keep the quantity of 500 rubies and 200 golden sovereigns, totaling the value not in excess of 20,200 sovereigns. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that information? Well, I think what we'll do is we'll click this button to save a bookmark file, because we're definitely out of time for the day. So this was Pwnery's Kickin' It Old School, episode 32. And if you like what you see, I'm pretty sure you can find this game in like abandonware sites somewhere all across the internet. Anyway, otherwise you can just watch it here. If you're new to my channel, welcome, but if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. I understand this episode had a lot of cuts. I will admit to you that I had recorded the entirety of LA Noire in 2 or 3 days in a row, and you have been watching them for months. So it's been a while since I actually sat down and recorded one of these. Anyway, hopefully next week, obviously you know what we're going to be playing, the episode will flow smoother without less interruptions. Anyway, until then, we'll see you on the next one. Later.